The Institute of Leadership and Management recently launched a research report into public sector management and the challenges that public sector leaders will face in the coming year. David Pardey, Senior Manager at ILM, talks to the local government channel about their findings.
The survey included over 1,500 managers across the public sector, but the largest single group of them were local government managers. About a third of the sample was from the local government, and so we got a very good picture of what issues are that present themselves to managers in the public sector. What's also clear is that government is putting a lot of emphasis on the need to preserve frontline services, and when they talk about frontline services they tend to talk about things like health and education. And when they talk about preserving frontline services in education, what they tend to mean is teachers' posts and other posts in the classroom. So when it comes to making cuts, a lot of the cuts are going to be felt much more acutely in the kind of back office services that are necessary to support things like education, things like social services and so on. The kind of jobs that are local government jobs. There are two major areas in which I hope this survey will bring some real benefit to managers in the public sector. One is, I think, to make managers in the public sector generally, and local government in particular, aware of the fact that they're not alone. That these pressures that they're facing and the kind of solutions that they think are appropriate are shared across the public sector. That therefore there is a real groundswell of support for really innovative solutions. So they shouldn't feel alone in trying to make things happen, because they know that there are other managers who would be very pleased to work with them and support them. There's a more general benefit that we will hope will become apparent, and that is the way that we're using this research to make policymakers aware of the fact that if they want the cuts to go through without causing major disruption, they need to harness the motivation and skills of managers throughout the public sector, and that motivation and those skills do exist. And so we are doing whatever we can to make politicians, senior civil servants, councillors in local government, senior officers in local government aware of the fact that the opportunities are there. There's one really powerful message for local government out of this survey, and that is that the opportunities in local government are probably greater than they are anywhere else. And this is because local government is not a single institution. It's hundreds of different organisations across the country, each of which have the opportunity to do something really innovative in their local area, something that meets the needs of their local population. And that is an ideal environment in which innovation can happen.